Hello, this is Trevor. Today we're working on an Insecure Deserialization lab in PortSwigger's Web Security Academy. It is exploiting PHP deserialization with a pre-built gadget chain. Seriously, a session mechanism that uses a signed cookie. Interesting. So we don't have source code access, but we will use a pre-built chain. We need to identify the target framework and then build our payload. And then we need to figure out how to sign the cookie. And then delete morale.txt. Okay, sweet. Let's take a look. Please remember to like and subscribe. Leave a comment. Let me know how I'm doing. I would appreciate that. All right, let's go ahead and sign in and check out the cookie. Wiener Peter. All right, proxy, HTTP history. So here's where we sign in and we get a cookie. So looking at this, we can see it's URL encoded, but then we have the TZ0, whatever. That's the signature for a PHP signed, or a PHP object that's been serialized. But then we have this HMAC signature. This is what it's talking about. So I imagine as soon as we change this, we get an error. Let's check that out. So I'm going to go to my account, send a repeater, and I'm going to purposely mess up this signature so that, the object, so it doesn't match the signature. Send that and see what we get. So we get a 500, and it says, internals, ooh, look at that, Symfony version. Uncaught signature. Yeah, so we got the Symfony is the framework, and we know the version, 436. Now we need to figure out the freaking secret. How do we sign our own so we can get this right? So let's go through all of these and see if there's any, hint. That looks good to me. Let's copy one. Paste. All right, PHP version. So if we're looking for the parameters, I think those are at the bottom. Let's exit. Right now I'm just looking at these titles to see, because it's going to be in some kind of session. Not there. SPL standard. Zend. CLib environment. That looks good. Hey, look at that. Secret key. Awesome. Okay. Let's take this out. Pkate. New file. Paste. So that's our secret key. And we know it's Symfony 436, right? So we're going to use a tool called PHP GGC. PHP GGC. Let's list all of the payloads. So here's all the frameworks that are possible. Here's Symfony, and we want 436. And it looks like this is the right one right here. So Symfony RCE4. Okay. Now we need to run it. And to run it, we do. Let me go like that. We can run it just like this. So PHP, we want Symfony RCE4 space. We'll do system space, and then let's do the same ping. We need a collaborator. Don't show this again. Copy to clipboard. Paste. Should we do ping C1 or W? Let's do wget, actually. All right. That looks good. Here we've got now we need to sign it. Let's do this actually in Python. Let's start working on our script. So let's go here. Copy link 3. Let me copy this because we will need that later. I can delete this. Let's do Python utils create scripts. Shoot. Copy link. Python utils create script there. And then we'll copy this. Paste that. And over here, we're going to do vim exploiting PHP. And so we're going to do it real similar to how we did the last one, where we called why so serial. So import sub process. And let's take a look at how we did that. Let's create a gen payload. Let's copy all this stuff over. Gen payload, local command. This is where we're going to change it to PHP opt. Oh, no. We don't need opt. PHP ggc / PHP ggc space sim. I guess I can copy this. And let's do something different here. Well, first we need to and then that, and here's where we should put the local command. So instead of this, let's put command, not the local command, but the real command. All right, and let's collab equals. I know we had in the earlier ones where we could provide this as an argument. I'm not going to do that for this time. Let's import. So, okay. Output, run that, which opt, C, Symfony, system, and then command. That looks good. We're going to run it. We need to capture that output. Let's comment all of this and check the output. So blog, is it blog? No, it's shop. Shop dot, or no, sorry, log dot info output dot standard out. Let's take a look at that. We will need to base64 and code it. But let's look at it first. Shop, gen, payload name. We're not going to do that. We're just going to do command. Command equals. Well, we can do kind of similar to what we did last time. Test def proof of concept, POC payload, and then this command equals wget collab f, and then gen payload command. We won't save it yet. All right, shop. So now we want POC payload, just like that. All right, let's try that. See how we're getting along. That looks good. It's base 64, or it's binary, so just keep that in mind. Next, we need to base 64 encode that. And let's put that up here because that's always going to be the case. Payload equals base 64. Let's import base 64. That should go up here. Output, and then we're going to decode that. So come on. Okay, cool. Now we need to generate the signature. Signature is that signature, so proxy. I haven't done any decoding yet. So let's go to my account. Let's hide like this. And then send to decoder. We're going to decode as URL. Okay. So what I was checking is that, yeah, this has got to be signed just like that. Okay. So we've got that. Now we need to sign it. Def sign payload. I don't know what we need here yet, but we know that it's HMAC SHA-1, right? So, let's put the key in here. We could extract it, but that seems like a lot of work. Well, it's not too much work. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. Sign payload. So we need the payload, and then we need to do some. We need to import HMAC, import hash lib. That should go here. And then we're going to do sig equals HMAC dot new key the payload, right? And then this dot SHA-1 dot hex digest. We can check our signature. I think this is right, but we can check it. How do we, well, yeah, let's do that. Because right here we have, if we sign this and it equals that, we know we've got it correct, right? So let me copy this. 3, test payload equals this dot encode, because we will need it in, I don't know if binary is the right word, but that's what I keep saying. So Control C, test hash equals this. I think we need that encoded too, but sig test sig equals HMAC dot new key test payload, and then hash lib dot sha1 dot hex digest assert test sig equals test hash. Okay, let's try that. Sign payload. Gen payload. Right here we need to sign payload. All right. See what errors we get. Key expected bytes. Yeah, so it's bytes, not binary, bytes. I gotta say that. So this is in right here, line 26. Right there. And which one is it? Key. Encode. We freaking got it to assert, because if it didn't work, if it wasn't correct, we would get an error. So like, let me prove it to you. I'm going to add a 1 to that. And this time, yep, assertion error. Awesome. So we do have it right. Sweet. Now, we're going to do the same thing. We've got our payload. We've got our, here, so sig HMAC new key payload, blah, blah, blah. Return sig. That's all we need. So, sign payload, sig equals this. Let's do log.info sig. Make sure we're good so far. Make sure everything looks. Strings must be coded before hashing. This must be, it's not the key, so it must be the payload. I thought the payload was encoded. Oh, no, it's not. Okay. That's okay. We can do payload dot encode. Cool. That looks good. That looks good. Now we need to return the same structure. So we've got token 3 return. I don't know if that's the right way to do this. Boom. Since we're going to F string this, we need to double that one. And the token is going to be payload. To payload. And then we have HMAC. Sig HMAC, which will be the sig, and then it should just end. Yep. Control C, 2, 3. There. This needs a double. Sig HMAC. Return that. Let's return. Should we return this? And then session equals that. Or we should try, yeah, session equals that. Log.debug info session. How we looking? We've got an F here. Okay, so token, we've got that. SIG HMAC SHA-1, we've got that. We need to URL encode this. Where's the best? Let's do it here. Engine payload equals return quote session. And then here from URL lib.parse import quote. Cool. Now let's try it. Come on. Okay, so we have our session token, and this is for the command wget collab. So let's go ahead and then send that. Session equals this. We want to here shop.get response, and we want shop.base URL plus my dash account, and then cookies equals cookies. I don't know if we need the response, but let's check it. And then cookies equals boom, boom, session. All right. Let's see if we get a freaking request to the collab server. Collaborator. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, yes. Ooh. wget. Perfect. All right. Awesome. Now we can do what is it? Instead of POC, we can do exploit payload command equals rm home Carlos morale.txt, and then return gen payload command. So I guess we can do them both. We can move, instead of duplicating this, we can just move like POC instead of returning. Move all of this here. Set, session equals gen payload. We don't need to save the response. And then do the same here. Oh, we need shop in both of these. We want POC, payload, shop, and then exploit, payload, shop. And then we can do blog.is solved. We can move this one in here. And it's got to be shop. Okay. What do you think of that? So the only thing I'm cheating on is this key. Do I really want to get that? Let's see how easy it'll be. Secret key and then get the... let's do view page source. No. Control F, secret key. It's on the same line. I'm saying, yeah, might as well extract it. Okay, so we need another function. Def extract key. This will be receive shop and it will return the key. Return key. So we need to get it. We need shop resp equals shop dot get response shop dot base URL plus CGI bin this. And then we need to extract text, which we have in our utils site extract CSRF extract text self. So we need to provide pattern and then text. So the pattern, where am I? Pattern equals R. We want, where's the secret key? Pattern will be this to there. Actually, no, the whole line. Copy this, and then we're going to replace this with capture group dot asterisk question mark there. I'm going to delete this. Notice how there's a space there. I'm going to keep that and then end this. Any of these characters, I don't think they matter. Shop dot extract text pattern resp dot text. I think that's right. Let's try that. Key equals log dot info key. All right, let's check when before we do any of this. Let's do extract key shop. Hey, that looks right. 8 to 0. Perfect. All right. So now we've got the key. Key equals POC payload shop key. Shop key. We can delete that from up here. And we can put that in POC. Key. And we need it in sign payload, which comes from gen key and sign payload key. Boom. We need to make sure we pass that through to gen payload right here. And then we need to, okay, I think we got it. We did delete. Yep. Let's solve this. Ah, dang it. We need the key to be encoded. So when we extract key, return key.encode. Boom, lab is solved. Get our banner. Sweet. All right, that was a tricky one. PHP deserialization. We didn't see the code. We saw that the cookie was HMAC SHA-1 signed. So we built and then we found the framework through an error message. So we built out a script that called PHP GGC to create the payloads for that framework, and then signed it using the captured key and SHA HMAC or HMAC SHA-1, and then sent those payloads and solved it. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks so much. Goodbye.